Hi Leos, happy birthday. Welcome back to the channel. This is going to be your August 2019 love reading. This reading is going to be for Leo Sun, Moon, Rising, Mars and Venus. And if you are interested in a personal reading, and all my information will be in the description box below. Happy birthday again, Leo. This is your season. This is our season. I'm a Leo as well. My birthday is 6th of August, slowly creeping up. I'm going to be 36 years old. But yeah, this is just to say I am a fellow lion like you all. Anyway, enough about me, all right? That's the Leo side of me, showing off. Let's crack on with your reading. And let's take a look into your past and what may have occurred in your past. So the first card we got for you, Leo, is the King of Cups, okay? So with the King of Cups, I feel like in your past, you may have been in a relationship with this individual, possibly a Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio, male or female. And I feel like, you know, this relationship was a relationship whereby it wasn't one-sided. You both had mutual feelings for each other, mutual deep emotions of love. I feel this could have been a long-term commitment for some of you. For some of you, this person may have been older than yourself, or you may have been older than this individual. But I feel like this could have been a connection or a relationship whereby it spanned over years. For some of you, months. And for some of you, you may have felt that this is a person that you could connect with on a deep spiritual level. This is a person that you're going to marry. This is a person that's going to be the father or the mother of your children. And for some of you, you did have children with this person. But I feel also that with this King of Cups, there was something that you just could not quite put your finger on with this individual, okay? Maybe this person hid secrets from yourself, and it could have had something to do with drink, drugs, or something that was toxic. I feel strongly, right? Some sort of addiction to maybe drinking, to maybe drugs, etc. Okay, but there was something quite elusive with this individual that you felt didn't make you feel stable. You felt that this connection, although you was in love and although you felt that you was going to spend the rest of your life with this person, and they felt the same way too, there was some sort of illusion around this person, some sort of mystery. Some of you could have been dealing with a Scorpio, is what I'm getting. This person may have made you feel insecure in a sense of, not with what they said or by comparing. Some of you, this person may have had two sides to them, whereby they were all in love with you and showering you with beautiful words, and then at other times, you know, you may have found things that you didn't want to find, you know. But I feel like this person's actions gave you a sense of insecurity. You didn't feel secure with this person, is what I'm feeling more so, because I'm looking at the clouds here, and I'm getting an image of someone trying to, well, we can't all go, you know, towards the clouds, but unless we're in an airplane, but it's like trying to, you know, grasp onto a cloud. Your hands will just go through. So I feel like with this person, they were so elusive, and they had this energy of mystery about them, and you knew something was off with them, but you couldn't quite put your finger on it. Okay, and I feel like you wanted to stabilize this connection with this person, but you know, they just wouldn't let you, you know. And maybe that's intentionally, but I feel for some of you it's unintentionally. It's almost like they had two, you know, they had two lives, you know, one life with you and another life outside of the connection with you that you wasn't comfortable about, and that they may have not shared to you either. But I feel like there was something off with this person. We also have the Four of Swords, okay? And I'm aware that some of you, if I'm, you know, resonating with some of you with what I'm mentioning, it may have been a very dark time for you. And I'm sorry that I have to go over this for some of you, with some of you. And we also have the Four of Swords, which represents that there was a time of maybe disconnect from yourself and this person. I feel like there was a lot of things that were left up in the air. There was a lot of things that were left unclear to you. So maybe you may have said to this person, look, I think we need a break, or this person may have said the same thing to you, but there was a time for, healing. And if it was this person that was going through this, it could have been yourself. Maybe you felt that you needed to heal from this connection because it was draining you energetically, right? Maybe there was a lot of arguments about this person's behavior, or maybe this person was arguing with you about your behavior, but I feel strongly that it's this other person's energy. You may also have water in your chart as well, so please take what resonates. But I feel that during this connection in the past with this individual, there was a period of separation between yourself, and I don't necessarily feel strongly that it was a indefinite separation. I feel like someone needed a break. Maybe this person needed a break because of their addictions, or maybe you felt that you needed a break because of the intensity of the connection and how you felt it was hindering your well-being. Okay, is what I'm getting here. Okay, so we also have the Three of Swords. So for some of you, after this break, some of you may have decided that the relationship has come to an end, which caused a lot of sadness between yourself and this individual, is what I'm getting here. I feel like for some of you, it could have been due to some sort of third party interference, and this third party interference could have been this addiction that was introduced into the relationship. I feel like this addiction caused a lot of conflict, caused a lot of heartbreak, caused a lot of pain, or it could have been another person, but I feel more so that it was this person's way of being, i.e. living this double secret life, keeping secrets from you, as well as having this, for some of you, I feel like I'm speaking to three different groups of you, as well as maybe this person was seeing other people, but I feel strongly it could have been their way of being, saying one thing and doing the next. And another thing I feel strongly, which could have been the third party interference, is their addictions, as well as living this double life. But I feel like this caused the end to the relationship indefinitely with this individual. Some of you could have been dealing with a Libra, or some of you could have been dealing with a Scorpio Libra cusp, is what comes to mind. Okay, and then we have the Queen of Pentacles. This is very positive. This is indicating to me, Leo, that despite the heartbreak that you endured after the breakup of this individual, or despite the heartbreak that this person endured, but I feel more so this is your past, this is your story, this is your truth, right? I feel like you may have taken some time out, maybe a year for some of you, maybe 10 years for some of you, to really work on yourself, to really feel comfortable with your own, being on your own, learning to love yourself. Some of you may have gone out dating, but I feel strongly some of you took the time out after the breakup of this relationship to focus on yourself, to focus on your self-love. Maybe some of you could have changed your image, is what I'm getting, but I really feel that some of you focused on work to get you through this pain, to get you through this heartbreak, and you basically built yourself back up, right, from scratch. I feel like some of you had that sense of, just because this person may have given up on the relationship, or just because the relationship didn't work out, does not mean that I need to give up on myself. So I really feel that you were in the energies of the Queen of Pentacles. If you're a male listening to this, the King of Pentacles. Some of you may have felt that you had no choice but not give up, because some of you had people that were relying on you, i.e. your children, all right? Some of you, this is random, may have decided to adopt a pet. Some of you may have got a pet and just focused on yourself and looking after the pet and giving your energy towards you. I feel like, because with Leos we have such big hearts, so it's almost like you didn't want to waste the love that you had inside, and you chose to give that love to yourself and to give that love to people that was around you, i.e. your children, your family, pets. Okay, but I really feel that you came on top after this. I don't feel like it was easy, but I feel like you felt that you had no choice but to win, is what I'm getting. going back to the Queen of Pentacles, I also feel that after this breakup with this individual, you may have got into a relationship with an earth sign, maybe a Taurus. This is my Taurus card. Maybe a Taurus individual or a Virgo or a Capricorn individual is what I'm getting. But we also have the Tower card. So maybe getting into this connection with this person, this new individual, after the breakup with the, water sign person, or it could be vice versa. There was some sort of disruption. And with the Three of Swords, this also indicates to me that, because I feel like I'm speaking to three different groups of you here, some of you may have still been in a connection with the past person, and during a break with them, you ended up getting with an earth sign individual, which caused some sort of disruption, i.e. someone may have found out about this connection, or it could be the fact that this person got involved with someone else and you found out about this person. But I feel strongly for some of you, there was some sort of third party situation in the past that was found out that led to some disruption, is what I'm getting. For others of you, you encountered a new relationship that you felt could give you that stability that you craved from that past partner. But there was some sort of disruption, some sort of tower moment, some sort of shock that occurred in that relationship with this new individual, possibly an earth sign. Okay, so let's take a look at what's happening in your present. We have Four of Pentacles, and we have Page of Cups, and we have Five of Rods. So in the present moment, Leo, I feel like if you are dealing with this earth sign individual, then you and this person may not be talking in the now. You may not be speaking in the now. And this person is withholding communication from you. So again, going back to this Tower card, it represents that maybe for some of you, you may have felt that this new person could give you that stability that you craved in the past. But it turns out that this new individual that you're with is planting some seeds of, similar. I wouldn't say as the same as the person in the past, because you may have felt that this person was a mystery to you. With this person, this new person, specifically an earth sign or air sign, you feel like you know them. There's nothing that's quite hidden, but you may feel that this person is emotionally closed off, whereas the past person, you may have felt that they were emotionally open, but they didn't always speak their truth, is what I'm getting. But with this individual, there's some sort of situation here which has caused yourself and this person to not communicate, and this person is choosing not to communicate if you're dealing with this earth sign individual. But at the same time, they want to hold on to you and hold on to the connection. I'm getting a sense of you're mine. I don't want no one else to have you, is what I feel this person's thinking. But at the same time, they're using manipulation to not express how they really feel, and they're keeping their thoughts and feelings to themselves. Whilst doing so, I feel like they're going through some sort of internal conflict inside, because they're not comfortable with not expressing their truth, and what they really want to do is express their truth, but they want to gain some sort of control by holding on to their words, is what I'm getting. For others of you, I feel like this water sign individual, if you're dealing with a Pisces, may want to express their truth to you, but they're fearing that if they do, there's going to be some sort of argument. Maybe yourself and this person have been, out of each other's lives for a long period of time, and this person is thinking about you and they do want to contact you, but they feel like if they come in with communication, there's going to be some sort of discord and argument. I feel like you are in the energy, Leo, of focusing on your money and focusing on not expressing yourself towards anyone. So you could still be in this energy with the Tower card. There was some sort of discord and disruption between yourself and an earth sign person, I feel. There's a lot of love here. This could be a new connection with the Page of Cups, but at the same time, there was some sort of argument here. And I feel like you're both sitting on the fence and you're both not budging, is what I'm getting here. 3 different messages. Let's take a look at what's going to be happening for the future of the month of August 2019. Okay, so we have the Judgment card. Now, with the Judgment card in this reading, it represents to me Capricorn in Pluto. This is what this card represents to me, right? To me, this is a karma card, and Pluto is now in retrograde, and when any planet, I should say, goes into retrograde, it basically represents having to revisit something. So for some of you, you may have to revisit, or you may get a visitation from someone from your past. And this also represents to me that in the near future, there could be some sort of karmatic cycle that could occur again in your life, i.e., a certain way of being, a certain way of doing things has to be revisited in order to be put right. Now, with Pluto is, Scorpio rules Pluto, right? And Pluto in Capricorn, Capricorn's mainly a Saturnian sign for me, right? And it is ruled, Saturn is ruled by Capricorn, right? And Pluto in Capricorn to me gives it a harsh tone, a harsh feeling. So it's very karmatic. So this indicates to me that there's something that needs to be revisited, or there's a cycle that is going to be replayed for you in order for you to get things right. So maybe a certain way of being has to be diminished, right? Because with Pluto, Pluto's all about rebirth and rising from the ashes. And I feel like you've rid of a certain way of being, but there's still more for you to get rid of, if that makes any sense to some of you. And with Pluto in retrograde, it may make things a little bit harder to resist, i.e. things may be a little bit harder to get rid of, and you may find that you're trying to transform yourself, but with the planet being in retrograde, it may make things harder to be able to transform, is what I'm getting. So it's going to be a little bit of a challenge, but I feel there's going to be a cycle that's going to come around again in order for you to look at it objectively and to try and do things differently. And we have the Hanged Man. So this is indicating to me two things, because I mentioned before, with Pluto being in retrograde, Pluto is the planet of regeneration, reconstruction, as well as going back to my Tower card, right? Going back to the Tower card, it indicates to me that there was some sort of disruption here. It indicates to me that there was maybe something that was very Plutonian, i.e. maybe some sort of incident that happened that you may have felt had occurred in the past, like this person reminds me of my ex, that sort of feeling which may have occurred. Or maybe you may have done something, or someone that you were dealing with, this earth sign individual, or it could be a fire sign, had done something which made you feel as though you were revisiting the past. And this is basically saying that, with Pluto retrograde at the moment, you could feel quite stagnant in order to transform. Some of you may want to leave this connection, or leave an old energy of the connection, i.e. okay, we're not talking again, we're non-communication again, right? And finding it hard to try and transform from that. We also have the Queen of Swords, which represents maybe you having to put up your boundaries, is what I'm getting. Because maybe in the past you were the one that was always initiating contact if there was no contact. So this may be saying you need to be the one to take a step back and put up your boundaries, is what I'm getting. We also have the High Priestess, which speaks about silence. So this could be saying to me, taking back your power in the near future. Yes, things may be quite stagnant and at a standstill, but with this Judgment card, this is indicating that if you continue to keep doing things the way you've done in the past, then things will remain in stagnation. If you were the one that's always been the giver, then things will remain in that way if you are the one to make that communication first. I do see communication coming through to you, right? We've got Page of Rods. Hope you guys are following me. And this could be you giving communication to someone else, but I feel with the Page of Rods, with the Judgment card and Hangman, this is saying that if you're going to be the one to initiate communication and to try and get the ball rolling again in terms of this non-communication with this individual, things will remain stagnant, is what I'm getting. This is saying to me to stand in your power in the near future, which I feel you will be doing with the Queen of Swords, right? Going within, listening to your intuition with the High Priestess. Some of you are empaths, Some of you are psychic. Some of you are very spiritual, right? This is saying to listen to your intuition, to hone your craft, maybe to focus on your spirituality at this time. And not to say that what you want won't manifest into fruition, but there's more work that needs to be done, especially because it's our season. There's more work that needs to be done, putting your boundaries up. This communication is going to come through anyway. This card to me represents, Mercury going direct, because when Mercury's in retrograde, again, we have to revisit things from the past, and people from the past come in. That's why I see this water sign individual might try and come in. This represents to me that when Mercury goes direct, you will get that communication from that individual, maybe a fire sign, or it could be an earth sign individual, because we have Three of Pentacles. I feel like this communication will come in from this earth sign, and you've been waiting on this communication. And I also feel like this person may want to work on something with you. But this card is also saying to me that you need to continue to work on yourself, whether that's focusing on your projects, focusing on your work, and just focusing on your way of being, focusing on your spirituality, nurturing yourself. And I feel like once you do that, you will detach from the outcome of what you want, and this communication will come through. If you decide, however, to make that first step, especially if it's in a situation where it's toxic and you are the one that's always initiating communication, things are going to stay stagnant, okay? There's already a resistance there with Pluto in retrograde. So this is what this is saying to me in the near future. By standing in your power, by letting go, maybe being quite detached as well, not detaching from your emotions, but detaching from the outcome, as well as, being non-available. Maybe you was always available. I'm getting a sense of I'm busy and booked. If you want to speak to me, you got to book it, right? I'm just getting that sense for some of you, but maybe being in that energy of being busy and actually being busy is what I'm getting. This communication is going to come through, especially when Mercury goes direct on the 2nd of August. Let's move on to, excuse me, your influences. What will influence the situation? You standing in your power, being in the energies of the Emperor is what I'm getting. Emperor is somebody that knows what they want. Emperor is someone that has to be respected. He has this air of authority. So maybe putting up your boundaries will, influence the situation even more. Focusing on your work, focusing on your finances. Some of you are, focusing on your businesses is what I'm getting, and maybe business with yourself. How can I build on myself? How can I work on myself? How can I make myself better than I was yesterday? This will allow the situation to go in the right direction, claiming back your power, which will make others, which especially this earth sign or water sign individual, take what resonates, give you that respect that you deserve. We do see, if you are in the energies of the Emperor, there will be a brand new beginning presented to you. This is what's going to influence you. Also, what's going to influence you is focusing on, maybe work, maybe your projects. I know this is a love reading, but this is what's coming up. This is what's going to influence you, taking your mind off this fact that this person is not communicating with you, and focusing on other areas of your life that bring you happiness, maybe your family that bring you joy. And we have the Sun card. So remembering how amazing you are, how beautiful you are, how magnetic, charismatic you are, being free, doing things that you always wanted to do, right? Spending time with friends, spending time with people that make you feel nurtured, that make you feel loved, and remembering to nurture yourself, and remembering how beautiful and positive and bright that you are. This is your season, Leo, This is what's going to influence the situation. I feel more so this is saying to raise your vibration. That's going to influence the situation to go in the direction that you want it to go. Let's see what we have for your obstacles for this month. We've got 9 of Pentacles. What's going on here? All right. And we have the Strength card, and it came out sideways. So what the obstacles will be is not to focus on yourself, is what I feel. Is to feel to yourself, okay, this person is not giving me what I want, or this person's not communicating with me, so I'm not going to, excuse me, this person is not giving me what I want, the attention that I want, or this person is not cooperating with me, therefore I'm going to stop giving myself that love and that attention, because someone else's actions doesn't determine how it should make us feel. I know it's easier said than done, right? Because we're all human beings, we all have feelings, we all have emotions. But just because someone may not be treating you in the way that you deserve to be treated, first and foremostly, doesn't mean you should stop treating yourself in the way you deserve to be treated. So that could be an obstacle. You have to continue to love yourself, Leo. And we also have the Strength card, and it came out sideways. So what the obstacle could be is that, you know, you holding on too much to, you know, the outcome, you not releasing the outcome could be the obstacle. We had 2 Leo cards here. This could be your energy, Leo, or you could be dealing with another Leo. So this could be the obstacle, you know, not releasing the outcome, trying to control the outcome is what I'm getting here. Trying to control how the outcome will be, not going with the flow is what I'm getting. And also, this also represents to me not standing in your power, not, you know, expressing how amazing and beautiful you are is what I'm getting here. This is going to be an obstacle. Okay, so your main focus this month is on yourself, especially because it's your birthday month. Let's see what the outcome will be. We have 2 of Cups, so there's definitely going to be reconciliation with yourself and this person. Could be with a Leo or could be with this water sign individual is what I'm getting. Or this could be your energy reconnecting with someone that you see as your soulmate. Okay, so I do see emotional and spiritual and mental connections here with yourself and this person. You may have not seen this person for maybe 2 months, or maybe since last year, August for some of you, but there's going to be, you know, maybe some sort of emotional communication that occurs. And this could come after the fact that you've taken yourself away, you've done the work on yourself, and you focused on yourself in other areas of your life. We have the King of Pentacles. I feel more so that this could be a water sign individual for some of you. That's some of your story. And it's King of Pentacles individual, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. I feel more so Taurus is my Taurus card. It could be a Virgo or Capricorn. There's going to be reconciliation with this individual, emotional communication as mentioned before. And I feel like this person is going to be coming in with some sort of offer of commitment. I feel more so with this card, a level of maturity. They'll be offering you a level of maturity towards the connection or relationship, because before we had the 4 of Pentacles, like, I'm not budging, even though I'm not being mature, I'm still gonna stand, you know, that wrong and strong sort of energy I felt. But now it's like, you know what, I feel like, you know, it was my bad. This is what I feel. Maybe a level, this is indicating some sort of apology maybe coming your way, Leo, with this person. Like I said, some sort of emotional connection that you're going to be having with this person. There may be some fear still here though, because of what happened. And if it is this water sign individual from your you know, past, you may have some sort of fear with this person, because it's, like I said, there's something you can't quite put your finger on with this person. You may hear them out, and this person may try and come in with this offer of maturity, but there's still something quite off with this person. You just feel like this person may do something to hurt you. You know what I mean? So I feel like there's still going to be a level of fear here, even if it's from this earth sign individual, because they may have hurt you a lot. I feel like you're going to give the relationship a chance, and I feel like they will give the relationship a chance also, because we had 8 of Cups and it came out sideways, which indicates that this situation is not a closed chapter, is what I'm getting here. And we also have, okay, we have the Star card in the reverse. This indicates that, to me, with the Moon card and the Star card, you may feel like something has not been fulfilled, some sort of wish has not been fulfilled, maybe because of this feeling of still having your doubts. You may feel and have that sense of insecurity of, this is not going to manifest in the way I want it to. Yes, we had this heart-to-heart conversation, but what's going to become of it? You know, because there's still going to be a sense of fear here. However, you still are going to want to both work on this partnership with each other. We have the Knight of Rods in the reverse, which indicates to me that, especially because it's underneath the King of Pentacles, this person may have been in the energy of the Knight of Rods, in and out and not sticking around, but they want to come in with a more stable offer. They want to express their truth, I feel, and they want to leave behind this energy of how they used to be, someone that wasn't quite serious We have Queen of Rods as well. Some of you could be dealing with a Leo in the reverse. Again, this indicates to me this is your energy under the Moon card, which represents to me that there's going to still be a level of fear. You may be quite, you know, cold towards this person, because Queen of Wands is very warm, but because it's in the reverse, it may indicate you may be quite cold and standoffish towards this person. You may be quite snappy towards this person because it's hidden. You know, it will be because of fear, and you may be in this energy. So that's just something to watch out for, Leo, if that's the case. Because I feel like this person may try and come in with some sort of offer, but because you're so used to how they used to be, and because they were, you know, they may have gone Casper on you or Ghost, it may result in you acting out on them. You may be quite, you know, argumentative towards them. You may not want to hear what they have to say, is what I'm getting. You may be highly emotional. You may, you know, just express everything you've held in towards this person due to fear. And then we have 8 of Rods in the reverse as well, which represents to me that although you will both want to keep this situation and relationship open, there may be some sort of stagnancy around that, meaning that fear may take place and may keep things at a standstill, is what I'm getting. So after this conversation, then things may be at some sort of standstill. And then we have King of Swords, okay, which you could be dealing with this Libra individual, or you could be dealing with this Scorpio, Libra, cusp individual. So this indicates to me that this person may have been in the energy of the King of Swords, being very selfish, being very detached, emotionally detached, being very cold and aloof. This person wants to put down, you know, or release this way of being. And I feel this is going to come after Mercury goes direct. When Mercury was in retrograde, there may have been the energies of the King of Swords. You may not have heard from them. Communication's up in the air anyway. There was a level of silence. Maybe this person was used, maybe you were used to this person coming in and out of your life, but with Mercury in retrograde, it just went silent. And not to say that them coming in and out of your life was healthy, but you may have communicated with them more than you did before. And then we have the Death card, could definitely be dealing with a Scorpio individual. It means that it's not over. The situation is not over. This person wants to come towards you in the energies of the King of Pentacles to offer you some sort of commitment, to offer you, I feel more so, an apology. And they may express that they were fearful. They may express that there was some sort of fear with you. And this offer of apology has something to do with that non-communication that had occurred. But I feel like you won't be as forgiving as you would hope to be, because there's still going to be an element of fear here. But at the same time, yourself and your person are still going to be willing to work on the connection. I feel like you don't want to take things too fast with this person. You want to go with the flow, because again, there's still some sort of fear here with yourself and this person. But this is what I see for you, Leo. Your person wants to let go of how things used to be, of the energy that they used to be in, i.e. To me, this indicates that, because with Pluto in retrograde, I keep speaking about it, and with Saturn in retrograde, they want to release a part of themselves that is not working for them, and they may have done the work themselves and realize that that old way of being is not working for them anymore, especially because you would have stood in your power. Anyway, Leo, that was your reading. I will speak to you in the middle of the month. Take care of yourself. Have an amazing birthday. And I want to hear all your, you know, shenanigans that you got up to on your birthday. Please comment below if it's your birthday today or tomorrow in August. I want to know what you guys are doing for your birthday. Peace out.